real talk, just rap pack. Besides that, nobody I trust.
Back again like I never left. Young Sinatra, that's to the death. We turned up till we go deaf.
So guys, here we go. WRC Part 3, the walk around. This is my Ford Focus ST170 full walk around. I'm gonna give you basically a spec list on everything, a tour of the car. It's not spotless at the moment, it needs a bit of a clean. But anyway, let's get into this. So, come to the front of the car. Underneath the bonnet, which I'll pop in a second if I can figure it out, it's a 2-litre naturally aspirated engine with 170 brake horsepower and I think about 140 foot-pounds of torque. It doesn't have the projector headlights it can come with. Honeycomb grille, fog lights, which are hella fog lights, which I don't probably come standard, but yeah, hella fog lights, quite cool. Now the trims are like this faded plastic grey, which we're gonna have to paint to like a nice black. But yeah, nice clean front of the car. Literally everything you see here, except the bonnet, I'm changing at some point. So that gives you an idea of how much we're changing this car. Anyway, coming to the side, actually, I'll pop the bonnet. Right, I've just got to try and find, I'm not even joking, I literally just can't find it. I found a boot button, so you can pop the boot to the passenger side. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Brain cells. Yeah, I just remembered. And then you unlock it, and then all the way to the left. It does actually say 1 then 2. Lift it up all the way to the right. There she is, little beast, little beauty.
Needs to clean.
Yeah, so yeah, it does need a good. I mean, that's going to be painted. I'm going to have to paint that at some point. That's just what I do. That will be tidied. Power steering fluid, over max. You'd love to see it. So when I change for coilovers, these are nice and easy to get to. I mean, they would be anyway. They're quite corroded. Yeah, hopefully there's nothing alarming that people that actually know about Focuses can see here, but come to the side of the car, I picked a 3-door, so it's the 3-door. I think that's the best shape. I like the no rear door look. It's just better. Looks more sporty, it just does. These wings, bit of tatty. Got to get different ones anyway. So yeah, getting different wings. 17-inch alloys. I can't decide if I want to get 17s or 18s aftermarket alloys, but yeah, there they are. Nice new brakes. Going to paint the calipers at some point. Nice new tyres. It's just well maintained at the moment. Also, obviously, got to be changing these. Got to smoke out the indicators and have the sequential indicators. They always look great. We'll come to the interior. It's a nice sort of half leather, half cloth, blue interior. What I will say, compared to like the Mark 6 Fiesta ST, which is basically, I think it's the same generation as this car, considering these are ST seats, no ST embroidered, which is a bit of a shame. Considering the Mark 6 ST, you do get embroidered ST seats, this one you don't. They're still nicely bucketed, a nice half leather, half cloth sort of look, but it's just a bit of a shame. But yeah, nice 6-speed, very tidy interior. I would like to get a new gear knob because that is a bit scratched, but other than that, the whole inside of the car is very tidy. I like the ST on the dash as well, and the speedo. That's pretty cool. Nice little touch. But yeah, oh, nice ST kick plates as well. So it's just like nice touches like that yeah, it looks good. Needs a clean, but looks good. Right, so come to the back of the car. It has what I've been told is an optional spoiler, so that's quite nice. Nice little like touch, and it is, yeah, Ford, so it is supposed to be there. Obviously completely standard. The badges are faded, so I definitely want to change them, and I will be doing a video on this because I do want to change the badges. But what I can't decide is if I want to debadge it, put these exact badges on but nice and fresh ones, so the red's actually red, not white, or do I get facelift badges? Because I'm not a big fan of the style of the Focus on this Focus. I think it looks, I mean, it's an older car, but it just looks a bit old-fashioned. So I was thinking about getting a Mark III Focus badge on it, just to sort of bring it to the future a little bit, just make it a bit more modern. But I haven't decided yet, so leave it in the comments. Bumper, exhaust, obviously changing soon. But yeah, it's the ST bumpers. It's smart, aggressive. Now this is probably the biggest part of the car that sort of lets it down, is at some point, obviously, it's been hit rather badly here. I mean, it might polish out, it might need respraying, but there's a dent here, and then it sort of keeps going here, which is a bit of a shame. It's, from what I can see there, it's been repainted here, because I can see the orange peel on it. So it's already been repainted once. But yeah, it's a bit rough around the edges. There's some door dings, some door rubs, some key marks, some just general scratches on the car. But the whole point of the car is that mechanically it sounds, so I know it's going to get me from A to B, as well as be a reliable car for the channel. And cosmetically, we can change it as much as we like, and we don't have to worry about drilling into a pristine body. Like the shell isn't perfect, which is good, because that means I don't mind damaging it, as in I don't mind cutting into it and making it wider. So from what I know, there's a spider on my caliper, Jesus, that must be hot. From what I know, these are 300mm, so actually reasonably big brakes for an old car. Obviously it was the second top of the range car of its day. But yeah, so they're 300mm discs and pads. So at some point we'll upgrade them to like Brembos or EBCs. We'll get a set of Brembo and EBC pads. So make that stopping power a bit better. I mean, you can always upgrade them, but 300mm is actually a pretty reasonable size for such a small, reasonably light car. So I probably won't change the brakes, if not for a while anyway. So I'm running 215, 45, 17 tyres. I've read on the forums 215 is pretty much as wide as you want to go. You can go slightly wide, but then it starts to rub on the arches, I think, or it rubs on something like the shock. So I've heard 215s are probably the widest you want to go, or maybe 225s are the widest you want to go. You don't want to go too much wider than that, and then they start to rub. That's what I've heard anyway. Definitely get a set of wheels. I mean, there's a long list of things I want to do to this car, which I'm going to quickly run you through. So let's blast through as many of the mods that I can talk about. So starting with the front of the car, different headlights, different number plate, getting a shorter number plate and a private plate to match the whole project of the car, and WRC front bumper. Haven't decided if I want to get bonnet vents yet. Might just leave it standard. Don't know. Sun strip. Also, beasting aerial, because that's just... we don't get a signal when it's shit. Ugly. Don't like it. Wings. Wide arch wings. Sequential indicators. Probably 18s. Haven't decided what wheels yet, but there's a couple I have in mind. Turbo, Max, 1552s. You know, they look aggressive and cool. Window tints. Potentially side skirts. A set of bucket seats, a Momo steering wheel, different gear knob. Come to the back of the car, we're getting a fat WRC wing, wiper delete, tinted windows, obviously D badge, different bumper, different number plate, different exhaust. Just everything basically you can change on this car, I'm changing. I might even change the naturally aspirated engine at some point, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that is a quick run round of all the mods I want to do to the car. There are more. Lowering it, want to lower it. There's a lot of mods I want to do to this car. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching my walk round of the project WRC ST170. And I'll see you in the next one.